Soja zekushibata nazo terera imitemo yose nenzira dzakanaka tisawa tinotora zvinhu zvemasi yetu tuserai zvinhu zvose zvatorwa kumuvengi taurai zvinetsika kuruzhinji rwevanhu kuti masinzwisise zvakanaka musangano bhadharai zvamunotenga nenzira dzakanaka mudzosere zvinhu zvose zvamunenge matora tisaita zveupombwe muhondo yechimurenga tisanetse vasungwa vatinenge tabata aiya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamamao vachitidzidzisa aiya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamao vachitidzidzisa tisawa tinotora zvinhu zvemasi yetu dzoserai zvinhu zvose zvatorwa kumuvengi taurai zvinetsika kuruzhinji rwevanhu kuti masinzwisise zvakananga musangano bhadharai zvamunotenga nenzira dzakanaka mudzosere zvinhu zvose zvamunenge matora tisaita zveupombwe muhondo yechimurenga tisanetse vasungwa vatinenge tabata aiya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamamao vachitidzidzisa aiya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamao vachitidzidzisa
asiri yeComrade nyoka yemabhunu. Ndini Comrade nyoka yemabhunu kutaura. Tanzwa vamwe vari kuti aiwa asiri chabikwa. Ndini Comrade nyoka yemabhunu. There's nothing to hide, and now ndakuburitsa face yangu because the days are numbered. We want to make sure that the final push is coming. Pasina Mnangagwa. Thank you, sir. Right, inzwai. Ndini Comrade nyoka yemabhunu, handitika. Tiri kudzinga Mnangagwa suni, izvozvi Mnangagwa tiri kumudzinga. Hatidi kuti nyika yedu itongwe nematsotsi. Handi mazvinzwisisa. Izvozvo ngazvizikanwe izvozvo. Tiri kumudzinga Mnangagwa. Hatidi kutongwa nematsotsi.
is historic. And as you can see right now, my gear are changer. So the gears have changed. Comrade Mabunu has come out today. We're just going to show here. Hold on here. Nyoka ye Mabunu. So here we have, husband. This is good morning to you. If you hear the sound of my voice, there in the middle, let us know where you're logging in from. This is your news network, CMI.com. Type it in the comment box right there. Beaming to you live early this morning. And today is Friday, the 21st of February. And Comrade Nyoka Bunu finally comes out. And as you can see right now, this is the moment that a lot of people have been waiting for. And many people have been asking, who is this Comrade Nyoka Mabunu? Ndiani Comrade Nyoka Mabunu ava? Ndevapi vachina vanogara kupi? Vari kuzvifambisa sei? Why does he keep hiding his face? Sei vachigara vakavhara face yavo. Hadzina amanza iyo. Sei vachigara vakavhara face yavo. Mazonyanzi vaona, you are now seeing him. Today, of years witnesses, it was last week on this Your News Network that we published a sequel of events showing the timeline. A lot of people have been asking us about timeline. Simba, when? Javamba say, how is this going to be timed? Because we've got things being thrown about. We know there's discontentment, but how is this going to pan out? And when will things change? Oh, Mnangagwa anobviswa rini? And also, before we get there, how will the push? How will everything be done? How will the transition happen? And one of those mysteries that people have been asking us about on this news network is who is this Comrade Nyokai Mabun? Why does he speak so confidently? And why does he hide? Ansano garango wiga face yake zi. Nyokai Mabun no garango wiga face yake. Well, here we go, obvious ministers. Just quickly replaying this for you. This morning, Nyoka Mabuno comes out. Akuya nefesi yake, he told me, look, Simba, I'm going to be out anytime soon. Mushandiona, people are going to see me. Zandiri izo zizi. Kwete sepa audio ka. Unaongwa chungwa nserama audio. My gears have changed. The gears have changed. So here we go.
asiriye Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. Ndini Comrade Nyoka Mabunu kutaura. Tanzwa vamwe vari kuti aiwa asiri chabikwa ndini Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. There's nothing to hide, and now ndakuburitsa face yangu because the days are numbered. We want to make sure that the final push is coming. Pasina Mnangagwa. Thank you, sir. Right, inzwai. Ndini Comrade Nyoka Mabunu, handiti ka tiri kudzinga Mnangagwa suni izvozvi Mnangagwa tiri kumudzinga. Hatidi kuti nyika yedu itongwe nematsotsi. Handi mazvinzwisisa ka. Izvozvo ngazvizikanwe izvozvo. Tiri kumudzinga Mnangagwa. Hatidi kutongwa nematsotsi isu. Asiriye Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. Ndini Comrade Nyoka Mabunu kutaura. Tanzwa vamwe vari kuti aiwa asiri chabikwa ndini Comrade Nyoka Mabunu. There's nothing to hide, and now ndakuburitsa face yangu because the days are numbered. We want to make sure that the final push is coming. Pasina Mnangagwa. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Right. Inzwai. Ndini Comrade nyoka yemabhunu. Handiti ka. Tiri kudzinga Mnangagwa suni izvozvi Mnangagwa tiri kumudzinga. Hatidi kuti nyika yedu itongwe nematsotsi. Handi mazvinzwisisa ka. Izvozvo ngazvizikanwe izvozvo. Tiri kumudzinga Mnangagwa. Hatidi kutongwa nematsotsi isu. Asiri yeComrade nyoka yemabhunu. Ndini Comrade nyoka yemabhunu kutaura. Tanzwa vamwe vari kuti aiwa asiri chabikwa ndini Comrade nyoka yemabhunu.
Right. So if yours says good morning to you, if you hear the sound of my voice there, this is Comrade Nyoka Bunu speaking. As you could see there, Ndio Achona Avava. Mawawona. You've seen him face to face. Well, at least you've seen his face. Okay. I'm going to put up, my apologies. I'm just bringing up the picture there so that at least you see him. Monya Sowawona, Zavari, Ivo Comrade Mabunu, Zavari, Mbune. Right, if you can request the microphone if you want, you can request the microphone if you want to say something. He's going to be live on this news network and yeah, other channels as well. Good morning to you. We're just taking one or two things here. Hold on. Hanza usimubikirwa ero. Hanza usimubikirwa ero. Aiwa ndivo. Ndivo chaivo. I'm just going to try and just pull up something quickly. Hold on. Just trying to add people, and apparently I think the Twitter space is not allowing me to add people, so I just need to change something here. Right, Mofu, come in, Mofu. Come in, Mofu. Good morning to you, Mofu. Are you there, Mofu? You've requested the mic. Good morning to you, Zain Wakais, Comrade Mabunu Wabuda, Mawawona, Makona Magia Kuchinja. Let's hear you. Shoot. Mofu, you're there. Once you're there, say something, say hello. Okay, we're still waiting on you, Mofu. Mofu Yemukono. Okay, once you're in, I think maybe there's a network problem over there. But once you're in, Mofu Yemukono, just say something so that we know that you are in. Mofu Yemukono. Mofu Yemukono. Jonathan Sikumbuzo says, freedom is coming not tomorrow, but now. Big muscles, let's push finally. Let's go here. Out. Humpty Dumpty needs to fall. Humpty Dumpty needs to fall. Right, Mofiam Kono, once you're in, just you're now literally on the dashboard now. So say something. Good morning to you, of yours, Mr. This is newsnetworkzimai.com. Good morning, Mofu.
Yes, good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you very much. Yeah. How are you today over there? Yeah, you can see now Comrade Mabunu. You can now see him. You can see his face. You can now put the face to the name.
Yeah, I wanted to
You can now see the put the face.
Is he around?
He's going to come back later on. This is just a video that I've been playing because he is traveling. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I wanted to find out from him. Probably you can pose that question to him.
yes. Go ahead.
Kuti Munangagwa, as we know him, are they very sure kuti vanomplanira akangonyarara just like that, and they will just take over from him? Akangonyarara just like that. These guys should make sure that what they are doing, I don't know.
I'm listening.
Namunangagwa.
Mhm. You feel that you feel that it won't happen.
I don't know. I wanted him to respond to my question. Was knowing very well how Mnangagwa can react to such threats. I don't think these guys are serious about him. Daivaida kumubvisa dai vakangomubvisa kawani. Kwete kumupa time yekuti amboplana as they are doing now. There will be bloodshed.
Well, don't you think there was bloodshed when he came in anyway? So it's an inevitable. Well, he's already caused bloodshed. He's causing bloodshed. He's surviving on bloodshed himself. So should bloodshed even be a talk, or in actual fact, it is bloodshed that is being avoided? My point is, don't you think that that is what people are saying? Look, we want to stop bloodshed. Munhu ari kureva vanhu uyu. He's killing generals, he's killing people, he's killing the economy, he's stealing from millions of people. So he's causing bloodshed, and it is bloodshed that is being stopped. So there's no he just needs to be stopped. Sorry?
Do you think it's possible?
Say it again. I think I'm losing you. I've lost you, Mofu. Mofu, I've lost you. Okay, so let's go to Comrade Bond Mundori. Comrade Bond Mundori. Okay, Comrade Bond Mundori, once you're in, say something. Hi, Fuka. Good morning to you. Good morning, Robert. Good morning, Hot Seat. Good morning, Tembo. Right, Comrade Bond, Comrade Mundori, say something once you're in. Anzi Geza all the way. Right. You know, there's a picture. There's a picture of. Has anyone seen a picture of? This is Comrade Geza and his other half. Right. Once you're in, right, Mofuyam Kono, you've just been all of a sudden muted, and I'm wondering, is that muting from hacking or what? You muting it, hacking it or what? There's a picture that we've just posted here of Blessed Geza with his wife. Ya Murugo na ne afya wa Plegomed Geza. Anzi Comrade Geza Ibiza. Ibiza Rebasa. Right. Okay. Right. Mofu, shoot. Okay, so anyway, let me just quickly respond to the question that is being said here by Mofu, and I'm sure others here that they're saying, look, they delayed vakanonoka kumubvisa. Yeah, I think that's a question that Comrade Mabun is going to have to answer. Not me, I can't answer that. In any chango, the provider, my voices, I provide the platform for people to converse. Well, here and there, I do my investigations, and I think you've seen a few that I've done now to date, that have that have unraveled a few things, and of course some of them have actually unseated a few presidents, allowed that, excuse me, not presidents, illegal presidents. Okay, and Edgar Lungu is one of them. Right, and so my work is there to make things happen, and particularly to have people be free, to free people so that they can express, they can talk. I'm a communication and news channel in that regard. I think Mofu is struggling with the network now. I've just noticed. Yeah, but I want to say that the scam that Zimbabweans have been under, the scam that Zimbabweans have been under for a while, it is not a small scam. So many other countries have suffered these kind of scams where someone is fake, someone is totally fake, and that person rises and then takes over authority until people later on discover that this person is not who they said they are. And we have in the Zimbabwe community such there have been similar instances, as one war veteran who is with Blessed Geza suggested to me, like that of Adolf Hitler. And so this comrade who is under the Geza Revolution, I'll try and pull up the interview there. And he likened the rise of Emerson Mnangagwa to that of the to that of Adolf Hitler. You know, someone who was totally fake, but eventually just took over the whole country, and then started causing mayhem in the whole world, and nearly took the whole of Europe into his palms, and just caused a hell mess of millions of people. Got potential 7 million Jews, blacks, and other nationalities killed, and so. And it's only later on that people discover that this person was actually fake. Anga atori fake. Anga stombori chinu mun uyu. And here we are, folks. This is what happens. It's like what happened just 3 weeks ago when Emerson Mnangagwa pulled up a man who's called Magzochi Kumbutsu. And a lot of people here shared that video. I think the video has got over 1 million views or so, that is on the ZVC platform. And there are a lot of Zimbabweans, predominantly those who are religious, who are Christian religious. They believe that Magzo Chukumbutso is actually an inventor. But the truth is, there's not even any person who is called Maxwell Chikumbutsa at all in the database. Hakuna, there's no one who exists who is called Maxwell Chikumbutsa. Anyway, that fella is called Sangulani Chikumbutsa, and he's actually an armed robber who is out on bail right now. And the only product that he claims to his name to hold is actually an unlicensed firearm. So yeah, people have been spreading content around a person, number one, who is fake. There's no one like that, and there are investors, they're white investors who have been duped right now, um, over 100,000 US dollars. And you're gonna be seeing these on the news network. I've spent 3 years investigating Maxwell Chikumbutsu, and hear me, folks. The the Chikumbutsu gentleman, the only product that he could claim to his name is an unlicensed firearm, an unlicensed gun that is being used in armed robberies. Is a real armed robber. So you have here people, even on this space, who actually still circulate, who still believe that Chikumbutsu is an inventor when that person is fake, totally fake. So people can get duped just by a name. A name. Pazita ipapap. A whole country can be duped. It's like when people got duped by a man called Hopo Chingon, whose real name is actually Hopo Mukusha. and and they believed what he was claiming is the reason why he changed his name from Mukusha to Chingono. Simple. Kunovarwa neka small detail ikaka. Whole countries zatovagwa. Matokonfuse mese, matopera mese zvese zvamanga muchiita zvese ka zvatopera. Why? Because you lost it on the most simplistic detail. Simplistic as just a name. Kungovharwa nename chete. Wakamboona kupi munhu anonzi journalist anozviti dadhi. Mangovharwa ipapa. Hamusi kuona here kuti munhu ari dodge apo. Just that little detail. It should tell you a million stories about that person, but you miss it because you go for what's excitable. So what I'm saying is that Munangagwa, how he got my war veterans and the whole country and the whole world, leading 15 million people, even as has been reported, killing my presidents. How did we get here? We got here because people, not just the war veterans, but the community, were gullible. Wanga go believe anything that just comes there. Wanungo believer. Apana my checks and balances here that that they've been conducting. Comrade Bond, once you're in, you can say something. You can say hello because I'm simply talking because the other gent who was on the space was speaking just now got cut off. So Bond, once you're in, Bond, say something. Once you're in, say hello or something because you requested the microphone. So I, yeah, once you're in, just jam straight in. Yeah. So quickly, obviously, so this morning, Comrade Mabunu has come out. And we've got a question here that is on the video that is asking you, how can citizens speed up the process of change? And it was yesterday that I was illustrating that Zimbabweans now need to develop a study culture. Don't follow what's excitable. Don't get it too overly excited. Be students, be people who follow detail, and you won't go wrong. You actually make the process faster. I have been over the years um, a, um, a a a student of a concept called state power now, and think people will remember 3 years ago that I started running 4 years ago, so that I started running this session. That I was saying, look, state power doesn't come tomorrow; it comes now. It comes nasi. Aiuye mangwana state power. You you get it today through exercising it, and when you do that, what you do is you strengthen your you once you exercise it, then what state power. And some of this stuff I've actually illustrated it. Kunyazo illustrated chako chaiko kutoti. Look, I don't have to wait for Chamisa, I don't have to wait for Geza. Ndinotorova ndega inini panapa. And what I have proposed as of yesterday was to confront the most simplistic detail around Emerson Mnangagwa. Even on social media, even if social media, panoda kusumudzwa mepo. And one of them is on this issue of the Maxo Chikumbutso scam. A whole president introduced an armed robber into the community, offloaded an armed robber who's got a fake name into the community. He needs to be held to account. The same way that people are holding him to account over the 2030 agenda, his agenda to change the constitution and become a life president. They need to hold him to account over Magzo Chikumbutso, how president offloaded an armed robber. And he needs now to justify that he's not himself participating in armed robberies because he announced that he has spent over 3 million of public money on this fake inventor who's got a fake name, a project for over 9 years or so. And during the period when there have been armed robberies, the period when paitama armed robbery akawanda. So he needs now to stand up to, he needs to be asked, he needs to be demanded of him to address the nation that he's not an armed robber himself, robbing the country. And you're going to see this article on Zimai. There are documents to show you Chikumbusa has stolen money from my investors, lying to them that his inventions work. And we're talking over 4 years now. Hapana Jinu, nothing has worked, Zimbabweans. And yeah, so this is one area that Mnangagwa needs to be hammered, even on social media. Wamita ama anopera huyo, anopera. Anopera. Hapana zviripo pai Mnangagwa. And lastly, you saw what I did on Edgar Lungu if you were following. People should not wait for Geza to do it. Don't wait for a Messiah. There's no Messiah. Iwe when the way Messiah wacho iwe you're the Messiah of yourself, of your life, of your family. Usamiri a Messiah. Don't wait to be told what to do. You are enough to push the change. And that's one thing that I've demonstrated here. If and when some coordination is asked, and then it is then announced to you that, oh, there's now a demonstration in there, then do it. But I'm saying right now on this space, folks, there are things that you can do right now that you can remove Mnangagwa. You have enough power to move Visa power office. I've demonstrated how even the Nelson Chamisa group had enough power to remove him without an election, before an election. I actually, as I was covering this story, I participated in it, and eventually I lost money. Tagaruza, a lot of money, in particularly in 2022, helping citizens so that they would get, but they were busy. Mazizi Zangari busy by social media, chit chatting, and yeah, these claims that yeah, Wikno Shivayo, this and that and that. Yeah, of course, Wikno Shivayo is a thug, but what really matters at the end of the day is power. You need to focus on power. You need to focus on ways of getting power. Not talking about Zanaji Vayo Zagara Zazikan Abdara Munaka Convito Daro Yanto Zikan. Yes, of course, you can do that along the way. But what I'm saying is, what I demonstrated in 2021 on Edgar Lungu, and then which I was also covering my documentary on Tendai BT in Zambia in Lusaka in 2022. It's a clear physical testament of real power that every citizen has. That you don't need to be a Jamisa of a person. You don't need to be a Geza of a person. You don't need to be a war veteran, okay, or any such. You don't even need to be in the army to remove Mnangagwa. Mnangagwa anobvisika zvakanaka kana muchilava kana muchida kana muchida ningi yacho masports acho ada masports acho naka anotoitika masports anotomhanya masports acho. Right. Do you agree or disagree? Good morning to you. Good morning to you, of Yasminisas. Right, we have a few people here. I think we've got Bento. Bento, I know Bento is not going to be happy with me here saying these things because these guys they're on the fence. They're perhaps either side Emerson or what is happening right now, and they want to be particularly favorable to some of these uncomfortable discussions or topics. But ndoma game achona ari kutambika ipopo. Comrade Bento mamkase. Right. Today, this morning, Comrade Nyoka Mabunu finally comes out. Abuda Mabunu, maona face yake, we've posted his face there, as you can see. And what do you say, Zimbabweans? Munotichi, Zain Dwakaish. I just want to quickly change one small thing, quickly of yours, as we wait for one guest to join in. Hold on.
Kanjani comrades maskera sei zita rangu ndonzi comrade Nyoka Mabunu. Nhasi uri musi wa20 February 2025. Tirwai zvakanaka nashe, komborerwa nenyasha dzake, ruoko rwake risvike pamusoro peupenyu hwenyu, muzoona Zimbabwe yakanaka iri kuzouya. Dambudziko ramakaita nderekuti makavhotera kuti president kana kuisa munhu, asi handinyanyo kukubrema boss, munhu yakapinda nekuka. Handi mazviona ka? Haanga asingadiwa, anga asingatofana kunga ari president. Asi dambudziko rakaitika nderekuti makaisa munhu ane vana vakawandisa. President haafane kuita vana vakawandisa kusvika ma60 zvakafanana naMnangagwa. Ndo zviri kukonzeresa, ndo zvasaka level recorruption riende higher. So ezvizvi kwana mutoko kune ningi, kune minerals akasiyana siyana, lithium, gold, nezvimwe zvakasiyana siyana, nemagranite stones ariko kwa mutoko. Asi izvezvi, so lithium yakabuda paningi pachitanga zuva apa, nelithium yakabuda pachisambiro apa, lithium yakabuda pa corner store apa, yakabuda zvakare pa Benson mine apa, handi mazvona. Pachitanga zuva apo pakatofiwa, handi mazvona. Muriepo mumwe mwana akatouraiwa, handi mazvona. Pane vakatofa zvichiitwa nevana vaMunangagwa kuda kutora lithium yenzvimbo mumwe munhuwo munda wamadzisekuru ako wabudawo chawawana. Munangagwa nefamily yake kwaanobva kure uko kuMidlands kwachiri Mhanzu, ouya nevana vake kuzouraya vana kumashiningi kuningi mashisi kunana Mutoko nenyaya dzekuti ada kudya, handi mazvona. Vakatamiswa ipapo, muri yepo yakatotandaniswa kubva ipapo kuti vadye zvavo, handi mazvona. Ndo zvikuita vana vaMunangagwa, handi mazvona. So maZimbabweans are living in fear because chese chabuda vana vaMunangagwa vanenge vapo ipapo, vanenge vada kutokontrola, handi mazvona. Pamakaha apa 50 kilometers from Mutoko Center pane best gold rinobuda ipapo, pane gomo riri papo, vana vemuMash vairarama, vamwe vachinoona nokurokoza imomo, vamwe vaenda vachinotengesawo vachirarama since maindustry hakunai. Akabva auya iye ED nevana vake kwakusvika kwakuenda unokemba gomo racho iri regorodhi, kwakutora ndiye ari kudya izvi ipapo, handi mazvona. Saka kana tichitaura nyaya idzi hatisi kuda kuti tiri kuzviitira kuti tiri kuitira ruvengo. Hatina ruvengo naED, but vana vake hapasisina pavasisiri. Vari kuzvomora mari, vari kutora pese pane chekuita nepanoraramisa munhu. Iye vana vake vanenge vachioneka varipo. Chii chinosaka Munangagwa zvari vana vakawanda vanosvika 60 kudai vanozoita corruption vachiuraya nyika zvavafana nezvizvi, handi mazvona. Izvezvizvi maminista ake ese makororo imbavha dzese dzedzi amene imi muchine level rekusvikira muchivaomberera muchiti mashefu ekupi. Garo anofana kutosungwa, akaenda akanotora moving machine ku Zimbabwe Empowerment Bank, akanotora ikoko moving machines ikoko, haana kana kubhadhara kana sendi. Ezvino ari kubvunzwa nyaya dzemari, ari kuvatyisidzira achiti mishini iyoyo ndeyaMunangagwa. Saka kana yakanzi ndeyaMunangagwa, ndiye anotora zvinhu zvevanhu achiginya vhura asingabhadhari. Vai manje ari kuvhurirwa madhoketsi izvozvo, so ndikutaurirai. Suni so ari kuvhurirwa madhoketsi. Kana achienda naMunangagwa wake, ngaaenda anodaira nyaya dzacho idzodzo. Hatidi nyika inoda kuita fange zvonzi Banana Republic. Munangagwa achipinda papower 2017, gold rese ranga riri kuZev Bank akatora akanotengesa kuDubai. That's the reason why achingopinda pai bond ranga rakasiwa naMugabe rakabva radonha. Hazvina kumboita mazuva bond rakasiwa naMugabe rakabva radonha. Because rakabhekwa nei, ranga sisina changa chari bheka. Because Munangagwa akatora gold rese ranga reZev Bank akatengesa kuDubai, akaisa mari yacho mhomwe nefamily yake. Handi mazvona. So ndiri kuti kudii? Ndiri kuti Mugabe paakasiya bondi, waiti wakaenda kushopu wainotenga chingwa ne one bond, obva wapiwa mabhisikitsi pamusoro. Munangagwa kuuya kuoke muofisi apa atora gold rese ranga riri muningi, ranga reZev Bank akatora akanotengesa Dubai, akaisa mari yacho mhomwe. Ana Mudhao marana ake munhu ndosaka vasingasiyani. Ana Mudhao anozvita godfather kwakari kuningi. Saka pese pamene muchiti ningi ndiye akaipa, mukuru atendedzwa, haana kumbotendedzwa nematsotsi. Iye pachake he is a criminal. Let it be clear. Iye pachake ndiye the reason why anozvita kunge akangwara strict, ndiye ari kushandisa vanhu. So makaona tichikuudzai nhoroondo yese nezvisivi zviri kuitika izvi, nekubiwa kwese kuitwa mari zvose enyika. Aizi nyaya yekuti takavenga Munangagwa, aiwa, but ndoda kukupai the reason why tiri kuti Munangagwa ngaachienda. Because tiri kuona kuti hazvina future, hatina kwatiri kuenda nenyika, handi mazvona. Zvese zvanawikiro chivhaya, zvese zvezvekudini ndiye, zvese zvanatagwira ndiye. Saka nyika ida kugadzirwa. Ezvizvi ndaona Tungwarara pavidhio achitaura kuti zvino manje tazobhuka mechi nananyoka yemabhunu ivavo, taakuda kuzovaratidza zvatinogona kusocial media ikoko, taakuzotengera vanhu mafoni vane musangano kuti vachienda manje zvino mavarakashi vachiendawo pasocial media vaende vanorakasha. Hapana zvauri kutaura tungwarara because mafoni magara muchingovatengera ende havana simba. Vese vapfana vako vayo mavarakashi hapana nefollowing inenge yangu because people vana veZimbabwe vasvinura vakuziva kuti vanhu vamabutlika hapana chokwadi chinobuda mumuromo wavo. So therefore havatedze mabutlika ari kubhadharwa mari kuti anyore tsvina anyora nhema nyika ichitambudzika zvairi kuita izvi. Adi mazvona isu hatitomboda kuti hanzi tinganzi nyoka yemabhunu hanzi atengerwa foni nemumwe murume tengerwa foni ndopiwa foni inini ndonzi hanzi pota uchifamba uchienda unotarisa pakatara kadikidi kanobva pano kuenda apa 2 km oshambedza mumwe murume kuti aramba ari mupawa achidya iwe unouya wopiwa foni nemunhu ari kutora akabata 2 million. That's rubbish. Idigiri rimwe rikudzungaira tungwarara anotora 42 million oenda unodya nemhuri yake ouya nemafoni opa vana vemusangano kuti vasikire vachiimba senjonjo vachitaura zita rake neramunangagwa kuti vana vamunangagwa varamba vachibira nyika mari. Hadi mazvona imi vana vechidiki zvinurai musarambe makapusa. Hadi mazvona we are not going to be moved with whatever you are doing tungwarara. Handi wazvinzwisa because titoziva kuti madhezi ako ekumhanya ari pedyo kana ukavapa mafoni kana ukapa chii. Isu hatisi kuita izvi kuti tipewo mafoni. Isu tiri kuita izvi kuti vana veZimbabwe entire vararame, even macivil servants vaone mabasa, vahore mari yakanaka, kwete kuti vauye vachipemha kwauri iwewe tungwarira iwewe. Mayuth auri kupa mafoni ayo vamwe vacho vane madegree vamwe vacho vane madiploma havana mabasa. Uri kuuya kuchivapa mafoni instead yekuvapa basa, instead yekuva kuti maindastry avhure, instead yekuti vararame vachizviraramira. Iwe unouya uchivapa mafoni watora 42 million. Idigiri rimwe rekudzungaira. Isu hatitomboada mafoni iwaya. Vapei vamuri kupa ivavo because mari dzacho dzakasviba. Handi manzwa vatungwarira. Ende havana zvavanofa vakaita musocial media kana ukatarisa ana hurumende ana aregeta anani havana following vapana vai. Vanongohukura musocial media hapana achavateerera because vanondoziva kuti mahumbwa ari kuitwa ipamusoro. Vanhu vese vari kutoti nyoka yemabhunu zvauri kutaura iwewe nyika yese zvekutaura nyoka yemabhunu ndizvozvo ende ndezvechokwadi and you want to build one Zimbabwe one nation. Kundwa nana Zambia vari kuvaka zvipatara cancer machine chai manje muZambia inenge yamo utozoona vanhu veZimbabwe rugurugu vakuenda kunorapwa muZambia. Nyika yakatorwa naakaenda ichirema mai manje ezvezvinhu zvingani zvinhu zvaachivha now Mugabe ari ngotenderera achiramba achiratidza vanhu tara ikonomi yakadonha mari haina simba achiba gold achonotengesa kuDubai. Level rekudzungaira pamusoro. We are not going to tolerate that such type of nonsense. Atiteere mahumbwe iwaya. Handi mazvinzwisisa. Imi vana veZimbabwe batanai. Zimbabwe belongs to all of us. Musaparadzaniswe nekuda kwemapato. Musaparadzaniswe nenhema dzinonyorwa nevakomana vanenge vatumwa vapiwa mara. Handi mazvinzwisisa. Chechitatu geza ari very safe. Vageza vari very safe. Masaisai akanga achinyorwa nana Christina achinyepa achinyora varakasha havana chinhu chinobuda mumuromo. Kanjani macomrades maskera sei?
Right, here we go, Viewers. It says good morning to you. Got a few people here who've been asking what is going on. Comrade Mabunu has come out for the first time. And he's come out for the first time on video. What is happening in Zimbabwe? My sports is happening. Chituru, Comrade Chituru, Mamuka say good morning to you. Chituru, are you there? Say something. Chituru Mana Joyman. Chituru Mana Joyman. Chituru Mana Joyman, say something. You're on the speakers. You've got the microphone. Okay, Chituru Mana Joyman has been dropped. I know there is a network problem there. I'm hoping that this is not some dodgy things that are being done to Twitter Spaces. But hear me, there's nothing that Mnangagwa can do anymore because people can now use Starlink. There's nothing that they can do effectively because people can still access the internet. There's so many ways of accessing the internet now. Saka zvaendwa. Right. If you want to say something, maybe you can type. Let me see if I can read people's comments because I'm noticing that people on spaces are failing to do this, to do that. Yeah. Okay. Durban Marukutira Uyu Simba Mupengo. Okay. Right. And then Paidamo says, is this Geza thing a real thing or a project? Okay. Oh, a project Ekuvaramawan. Right. Right. Amo Jelan Asen says, speak English, we don't understand. We apologize that you're not getting the language there. Apologies. Some of the communication is in Shona, and unfortunately, we just don't have a way. We try to be translating here and there, and I always try to just keep so that everyone is in step with what is going on, and so there is no one is left behind. Right. Where are we? 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 Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Comrade. Okay, there's this gentleman who was speaking just now, and I know he couldn't speak. So what is happening right now? People are asking, what is the way forward? Whereas you can see the gears have changed. That's one thing that you can now see. The one of the um one of the one of the other two, there are only two, by the way, two voices, leading voices in this Geza movement, and it is Comrade Geza himself and then Comrade Mabunu. So he's finally come out on video. As you can see, he's come out with his face on. And let me just do a rundown. On the 3rd of February, an announcement was made on a document that was read out by a man who stated that within 10 days, a signed statement is going to be released. And then this gentleman made it very clear that Emerson Mnangagwa is not going to be allowed to change the constitution. He's not going to be allowed to violate the constitution because that is illegal. And also made it very clear that there is a legal precedent that has been set in Zimbabwe law to remove a sitting president. And so what he made clear is that within 10 days, a signed statement was going to be released, and then people were going to be notified of the next steps. On the 15th, just within 48 hours of that signed statement date expiration, Zimbabweans were delivered a message by Blessed Geza through the Zim I News Network, who very clearly stated that within 2 days, he's going to make another announcement. And on Tuesday, Comrade Geza spoke through the Zim I News Network of the next steps, and that was published on the Zim I News Network on Tuesday. And then here we are, within a few hours of that happening, Zimbabweans saw some movements that raised eyebrows and scenes that were only similar to those of 2017. Trucks roaming around the capital city. And these are trucks that were last seen in 2017. They're military trucks and tanks. And then today is Friday, a day after Blessed Geza So almost the nation around the world. This is what is happening. There's more that is going to be coming. Subscribe on your news network, Zimai. We don't want to take too long here because we're following events. We're only following events. We are not do followers and then we're coming to update you. And by the way, also I forgot one incident that involved a comment that was passed by the Zimbabwe Defense Forces around that anonymous statement from the 3rd of February. And it was a comment that we published in a way that people would see what the response is, says Zaire. And some people say that that statement suggests that something deep is happening, but things cannot be made officially public. Another most important incident here is that of the official spokesperson of the ruling party, ZANU-PF, announcing officially that Blessed Geza is a highly skilled military field officer, military tactician with mostly accurate intelligence. Did people hear that? That incident happened a few days ago, last week. And it is not and should not be seen in isolation because it is a statement that was made by a ruling party spokesperson within the context of these ongoing events. So quickly, our viewers, ministers, someone is saying here, Sivo Kutle is saying, I'm not seeing that happening very soon. Okay. Thank you very much, Sivogul Moyo. I am giving you events as they are. Whatever it is that you're saying is not happening. I am telling you what has already happened here, which you have got V11s, you've got the documents for, you've got the videos for, you can clearly see it. The first time that a ZANU-PF spokesperson praises a dissenter in the ruling party. And by the way, Zimbabwe the nation around the world. Yeah, this is happening in these events. You've got an official spokesperson telling you that this man who has rebelled, who in quotes has rebelled against Emerson Mnangagwa, is called for Mnangagwa to step down, is a military tactician with mostly accurate intelligence. Am I making this up? How could I make this up, surely? Tell me, folks. If someone tells me nothing is happening soon, right? In Rukuzation, I'm telling you things that have actually happened. Right, quickly, obviously, we're going to be shutting now. Comrade Mabunu will be back ASAP. Thank you very much. We're going to be shutting shortly.
Kanjani comrades maskera sei zita rangu ndonzi comrade
kune nzira dzemasoja dzekuzvibata nadzo, tererai mitemo yose nenzira dzakanaka. Tisawa tinotora zvinhu zvemasi yetu, dzoserai zvinhu zvose zvatorwa kumuvengi. Taurai zvinetsika kuruzhinji rwevanhu kuti masinzwisise zvakanaka musangano. Bhadharai zvamunotenga nenzira dzakanaka, mudzosere zvinhu zvose zvamunenge matora. Tisaita zveupombwe muhondo yechimurenga, tisanetse vasungwa vatinenge tabata. Aya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamamao vachitidzidzisa. Aya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamao vachitidzidzisa. Tisawa tinotora zvinhu zvemasi yedu dzoserai zvinhu zvose zvatorwa kumuvengi. Taurai zvinetsika kuruzhinji rwevanhu kuti masinzwisise zvakananga musangano. Bhadharai zvamunotenga nenzira dzakanaka, mudzosere zvinhu zvose zvamunenge matora. Tisaita zveupombwe muhondo yechimurenga, tisanetse vasungwa vatinenge tabata. Aya ndiwo mashoko akataurwa kare naivo vamamao vachitidzidzisa.